guys made it through the traffic, and we're glad that you're here because tonight is a very special night. We've got Battle for Your Bacon. We've got 3 teams competing. Does everybody have a ballot? I'm going to ask you right now before I forget. Does anybody not have a ballot? Raise your hand and you will be given a ballot. All right. So we have 3 teams performing tonight. We have, I got to look at them, A to B. Let's hear it for A to B. Distant Dragons. Real cool. And after that, we've got a special treat because we've got our headliners before I forget. Right. So before any of this can happen, just a couple pieces of housekeeping here. There is our exit, the same door that you conveniently entered through. If there is any type of an emergency, just go out that exit, follow the other exit signs, go down the steps, and you'll be outside. Rarely ever happens, you know, every now and then somebody vapes in the building and the fire alarm goes off and people have to disperse. So hopefully that will not happen tonight. If the exit is blocked, just follow the other exit signs. There's a corridor, go down there, a second stairwell, which will also lead you outside. If you have a bathroom emergency or you just feel like you need to go to the loo, just go out that same door, look to the right, and there is the bathroom. It is a single stall, and the toilet is just far enough away from the door so you can't reach it if somebody comes in. So what we always do is we say you do the knock and lock, so just make sure you knock because somebody might have forgotten to lock it. You don't want to meet them in an awkward way. So, all right, so that's the housekeeping. How many of you guys have never seen live improv before? Everybody's seen live improv before. How many of you have never been to the Providence Improv Guild before? Yeah! All right. Well, just to refresh everybody's memory, everything you're going to see is made up on the spot. No show is like any other show, so it's your own form of like artisanal comedy. And you might be asked for suggestions by any of the teams, so just to kind of warm you up. Let's say at the count of 3, what is your favorite NCAA team? 1, 2, 3. Come on. You can literally say any name and I believe you. All right, at the count of 3, what is your favorite letter of the Roman alphabet? 1, 2, 3. Oh, geez. Yes, all right. So you guys get the point. So what will happen is here, you all have a ballot. As you see, we'll bring out the teams. That will be the team order. And it's conveniently enough paper on there to take notes. So get out your writing implements so you can take notes while you're watching the teams there. And then after all 3 have performed, what you'll do is you will rip off the one that you believe is the best in this particular performance. And then the other ones you will eat or rip up and shove in your pocket, whatever you want to do with it. All right, so that's the instructions for that. All right, well, without further ado then, let's get the show started and let's bring to the stage 8AB.
Thank you. We're A to B, and when you eat a bee, you can't talk, right? We're not going to be talking for the rest of this, but I'm breaking that rule so we can get some starting material from you guys. So I want to know what, like, has anybody here like had like something wild happen in the past like couple months, or like a story that they'd like to share a little bit of? Anyone?
Oh, it's not that wild, but
Go ahead.
I was at a conference and I was like, I'm gonna spend every last dollar of the conference money that they gave me. So I decided to order a literal seafood boil to my room from the community. Yes.
How much is a seafood boil?
It was like $75 or so. And then what happened next was that they sent no utensils, no plates, no napkins, absolutely nothing. And
Raw dogging it on the bed.
raw dogging it. It came in a plastic bag. It was full of crab legs. I had nothing but the hotel sheets essentially to wipe my hands on. And my roommate, who I was staying with, was out for the moment, and she came back, and I had to like figure out what to do with all the carcasses of the fish.
Okay. So you ordered a whole seafood boil for yourself.
I did.
But then
I
you
ate
didn't share it with your roommate.
She's a vegetarian.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what was the conference?
It was an adolescent medicine conference.
Okay, where was your roommate at that time?
She was visiting one of her friends who lives in Baltimore.
Okay, so she wasn't there for the conference.
No, she was, but she
Okay.
went to dinner with her friends, and I got room service for myself.
All right. Okay. No, nothing? All right. Got it. That's our show.
Until 1927, all improv was like that. All right, so okay, so lock that one in your memory, and because next coming to the stage is Jesting Dragon.
Howdy, folks. We are Jesting Dragons.
And really quickly, just wanted to address the elephant in the room that we are really a trio, but we've been reduced to a duo due to a snowboarding accident and emergency surgery. So, Justin, I know you're watching. This one's for you.
So, we're going to be playing a number of games tonight. For our first game, it is called Letter of Complaint. So, all that we need from the audience is just something that kind of annoys you, a little bit irks you.
Yeah.
Spoiled avocados. Spoiled avocados.
Yeah.
Dear
Food.
industry,
We
are
upset
about
the
number
of
spoiled
avocados.
in
The
grocery.
store
It
has
been
a
long
time
since
we
got
some
good.
avocados.
We
Need
good
avocados.
because
The
neighbors
are
coming
over.
and
They
love.
guacamole.
Please
Do
better. Awesome.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so for our second game, that was just a warm-up. For our second game, we are gonna play something called Worst Roommate Ever. But it's kind of like a guessing game, if you will. But first, Joe needs to leave. So get out of here, Joe. Bye. Okay, so I'm a horrible roommate. I do the worst things to my roommate. You know, when they come back, there's always something that's amiss or awry. You know, think maybe they didn't take out the trash or I ate leftovers, something like that. So you're gonna help me come up with what I did while my roommate was out.
left your stinky gym clothes laying in the living room.
Stinky gym clothes laying in the living room. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right, let's go ahead and bring Joe back in. Howdy, buddy. Welcome back. It's been a long time.
You're up now. You're usually napping around this time.
I'm typically, long days of work. If those 3 hours really get me.
Sure.
How was your day?
It was good.
Good. Wait,
It was really good.
what's going on?
Like I said, you are not usually up and about.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, you are so paranoid about everything.
Okay, paranoid means like you're worried about things like aren't necessarily going to happen. But it seems like every single time I go to work, something is broken, something is missing, someone is here who's not supposed to be here.
Dude, I am living my life, okay? And it's not my fault if you're always sleeping and I'm up late. I'm sorry, I like my music loud. And oh gosh, there's nothing wrong, okay? Everything's fine.
You sure
Hey,
about
how about I get you a beer?
I love a beer. Were you just washing the dishes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I wash dishes all the time. Well,
Uh-huh. That's
a
not
couple
true.
times a month.
Yeah.
Couple times
When I'm lucky. I'm just gonna put this over here for later.
You think I poisoned your beer?
No, I don't think you poisoned. Did you poison my beer?
Of course not. I haven't poisoned you in months. All right. Oh, what do you want to watch on TV tonight, man?
I mean, the game's on.
Okay, I figured. So here's what I think. Let's go up to my bedroom
Okay.
because I've been setting up the TV in such a way for
That's
March
great.
Madness.
Why are we not in the living room?
We don't need to go to the living room, dude. Like, let's just go up into the bedroom. I've got the TV set up. I've arranged the pillows. It's gonna be great. It's
I
gonna be
think
cozy.
I
It's
might
gonna be
need to
cozy.
go to the living room.
No, there's no need to go to the living room, dude. Like, let's just go to the
What
bedroom.
did you do in the living room? What could you
I
possibly? I
I
feel like
didn't
that's
do
the
anything
least
in the living
messyable place. Were
Listen.
you eating spaghetti on the couch again?
No.
Did you forget to put on the Wiimote controller thing? Did you set your hand there?
No, of course not.
That window cost us $300.
I did it, and I paid for half of. I paid for.
I paid for all of
You paid
it.
for all of it. You paid for all of it. Gosh, I need the bathroom.
Possibly done in the
I
living
did
room.
it. Listen. I got a little I went to the gym today. Worked out.
Sure.
Got really sweaty. You know, I'm trying to get those gains.
Oh, 100%. It's Joe.
And it's just that's it. That's the end of the story. I just
That's the end of the story?
Went to the gym. I just want to tell you what I did today.
Yeah. Did you? I'm just sort of spitballing here. Did you work out, get sweat all over the couch again?
No.
No?
No. We worked really hard to get my ass print off that couch. It's not there.
We worked really hard on that. Okay, so
There's nothing in. We're good, guys. We're good.
I'm sorry, I don't trust you. Living room. Okay, Mind Palace. What could you have possibly broken?
I didn't do anything. Everything's good for once in our lives.
Did you blow out the sound system?
Nope, I didn't
Are you
do
sure you
anything.
didn't blow out the sound system?
Didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything?
Have your beer.
Okay,
Cheers.
cheers.
All right, that is our second game.
And I will never know. Okay.
All right, so for our third game.
Third game is called Pillar. So we're gonna need 2 volunteers from the audience, people who can think quick on their feet, people who don't mind being voraciously pointed at. 2 volunteers.
Volunteers, come on.
We got 1? We got 1? Can you 2? We got 2! Come on up, come on up! All right, go ahead, grab a seat. So the way that this game works is we're going to be acting out a scene, and at any point in time, we can point to either one of you, and we just want you to say the first thing that comes to your mind. No filter, nothing whatsoever. So for example, my favorite day of the week is, and my favorite type of food is,
Halloween. Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And it's up to us to justify it. All right?
All right.
Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, welcome.
Hey,
It's
pleasure.
so good to meet you finally. We've been doing a lot of back and forth over
Virtual.
email, but it's really nice to be in this open space. I
Yeah.
really like nature, you know?
I did this kind of like therapy in the park vibe you have going on.
Yeah. It's all about kind of becoming one with nature, one with yourself.
No,
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm always tired of people doing therapy in muscles.
Me too.
It's just like big red room,
Yeah.
just like tight ropes everywhere.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sick of doing therapy there. That's why I'm thinking outside the box.
Okay.
Therapy in the park. So tell me, what brings you to therapy today? Pac-Man?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's been many a family torn apart by Pac-Man. Absolutely.
I mean, it's just, he's everywhere. He's the biggest media franchise right now, and it's impossible for me to escape it.
Oh my gosh. That must make you feel,
Horrible. I do feel horrible.
you know, and I am here for you. Because I want to get you through it. You know, step by step. It's all about improvement.
So, I mean, well, if okay, we're on the clock, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna dive
yeah,
right to it.
dive
I really
in.
feel like the trouble with Pac-Man, all the packed up emotions, it goes back up to the time when I was a child and I was at the
Khaki store.
with my I was at the khaki store with my brother.
Okay, all right, yes, okay, now we're getting deep into the family trauma. What happened at the khaki store?
Khaki store, and we were trying on khakis
Yeah.
as you do at the khaki store.
Yeah.
And there was one pair of khakis that I just couldn't fit up over
Oh.
my butt. And then my brother said, "You got that?"
Kangles.
Oh my gosh, the cankles. You know, I didn't even look down.
Every time that I see Pac-Man with his perfectly round,
It just brings you back there, right? It brings you back there. That must have been such trauma for you. What did your parents say?
No.
They didn't even care, did they?
they said too bad. They didn't understand why every time that I saw Pac-Man, I would
Eat some by the foot.
eat some.
And that's it!
Keep it going. Alright, so, well, one more team to go, and then we can vote, and I got up work, so let's welcome to the stage our last Battle for Your Bacon team, Real Cool!
Okay, hi, we're real cool. How's everybody doing? Woo! We're gonna do, like a 10-minute or so set for you. And to get us started, all we need is a word that starts with the letter R.
Radioactive.
Robot. I heard robot. Thank you.
All right, so fun fact about robots is what I can think of right now is a lot of people think that the robots in Star Trek were robots, but they're not. What are they? They're droids. Yeah, they're droids. Yeah. And a fun fact about Star Wars is that was the first movie I saw in the theater with my dad in 1977. Yeah, at Studio City in Hartford. For those of you who know, but it's no longer there. But yeah, he was very excited to bring me, and I love that movie. And I have Star Wars facts. Cool.
Go away, Mom. I'm reading my Star Trek Star Wars novelization.
You've been doing that for like 3 hours.
I've read it several times. I'm committing it to memory.
We should really go outside.
Well, there's that's too many suns out there, and things that can attack me out there. I'm going to stay here inside the mothership where I am safe.
Really volunteering for your future?
Oh, I'm going to be quite wealthy.
Do tell.
Mother, you either get it or you don't.
Your Bob really wanted you to go outside?
Outside!
That is not how you're gonna make your first $1 million.
Certainly not. What do I get a bug in my nose?
Well, I can't even imagine. How do you live with him?
There.
Oh, careful. Careful. Those are priceless. Just gently. You're doing fine, but gently. Don't you?
We see that she's piling Fabergé eggs on top of each other into a pyramid.
Oh, don't even play. Don't even. It's like my heart you're holding in your hands, and you're gonna be that cavalier with it. Oh,
I really want to throw it.
I know you do. I see it in your eyes. Don't, please don't. Oh my God!
How high do you think I can throw it?
Not high at all. No. Very good. Not high at all. No. Or should I say very high? What will get you not to throw it? What do I have to say?
Fun fact, Super Bowls, do you remember that they might still make them? You get them in like dentist offices and other places you don't really want to be. So to placate children, they have little gumball machines, but inside of gumballs are toys. I find now that it's largely like those little egg things with like tattoos in them. But back in my day, they had these little balls with like sparkles inside that you could bounce, and they would bounce really, really high. I like to put them directly in my mouth. And just chomp right down. They are not edible.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Well, back in my day, jumping jacks were over your head.
That's like a lot of work to get your hands like up.
Well, it was for calisthenics and exercise.
I mean,
That was, you young ones and your tiki-takis. It seems like something you would put on the internet. No, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. The heebie-jeebies. No, it's so not. Stop. You really need to do it like your grandfather taught you how to do it all those years ago, right? I'm too old to actually jump. Yeah, nice.
Lawrence,
Yes.
thank you for meeting with me. How many times this week did you get the heebie-jeebies?
I got it 42 and a half times. Yeah, I talked myself down once.
That's a promise.
Yes, I
I'm
agree.
very proud.
It was only a heebie. I didn't get to the jeebie. It was the worst gumball I've ever had. Like there's no, it tastes like rubber.
Hello, I am the genie of the Super Bowl. You have freed me from my eternal prison.
You were in that horrible tasting gumball?
It's correct. Kid, I gotta tell you, that was not a gumball. It was in fact my home and has been for millennia.
I am so sorry that No?
You're not hearing me. I am free now.
Oh,
I
that's
am
a good thing. That's a
genie.
good thing.
I would like to bestow upon you some wishes.
Okay, but I have to ask, just for legal?
Sure.
Do I have to split them? I actually passed the one that,
Did you in fact
share?
but after you were already like.
Hush! Did you imbibe of the enjoy of
I wish all the
I ate it.
I wish all Cheers!
Right.
You both get but a wish and a half.
And how does half a wish work?
We'll see.
Okay. Don't make sure you do a good one. You don't waste my wish.
Hey! I can get rid of him. That'll be my wish.
Oh, okay. You did that.
3 wishes.
All right.
So fun fact, Genie from the movie Aladdin, as played by Robin Williams, was, as most Disney animated movies are, they animated to the voice, right? He talked for like, I don't know, 12 days straight, just like would not stop talking because he's Robin Williams and also cocaine. He was a very funny man. He could not stop ever. And there's a lot that they still did animate, and it's pretty funny. Cartoon swearing is funny.
So picture it. It's an animated film. Every word is a swear. We're gonna clean up at the Oscars.
Every word?
Every word.
Charles, every word.
Every single effing word.
What do you call
Swearsville. It's gonna be a cute little puppy.
it? Who does the voice?
You ready for it?
No.
Dave Chappelle.
Okay, so now is the time to take out your ballots, select the team that you thought in question list did the best job. Whatever you know. Or if you're a Confederate, you just came here for that team to exit vote for them. All right, and then the lovely Trevor will come around and collect your ballots for you. So, in the
Can
meantime,
I join you for 1 second?
you certainly may.
I would just love, hi everybody, it's me again, but it's different. I would love to point your attention to the box office there. At the end of the bar, you will find some Providence Improv Guild merch. We've got merch. We've had it for a long time. We just didn't want to sell it for some reason, but now I would really like to sell it. So if you would like to give us money for things, please do that. We've got t-shirts for $20. We've got hats, a hat and bags for I think 15, and koozies for your canned beverages or bottled beverages, and some very cool sunglasses for 10. And as always, our pig pins for $5 each. We take cash. We can do your little cardy things if you want to. Just want to make sure we don't forget to mention that and buy your stuff before it's gone. That's all we have. So buy it or don't. Thank you.
Speaking of money too, hey, we have other things you can spend money on. For example, if you like what you saw here, you can take classes and workshops we offer here at Providence Improv Guild. You go to our website, improvpig.com, you can see what's coming up. What is coming up, folks? So we started a new, we have like 3 level 1s.
Level 1 starting in April.
Level 1 starting in April, all right. So, and then also there's other merch and things on there, so check it out. And we are a 501c3, so we are a not-for-profit. So if you have like some cash you want to bestow upon us, there is a tip jar up there. Or if you have a theater space, that would be awesome as well. So anything like that. So are our votes collected? It looks like they are at this time. So yeah, so the ones that you have remaining, take home and decoupage a Fabergé egg or a Super Bowl with them, right? And in the meantime, enjoy before I forget.
I know that Carl left Miles hanging as he went for a hat. Just want to point that out.
That's how you resolve it. There's all the world needed.
All we need to get started is a word, any word.
Beverage makes me think about when I was in college and there were like basement keg parties all the time and nobody could card. And I was like enamored of.
Hey, welcome to my basement. You got an ID?
I have my report card though. I got a C+ in math this year.
Alright, does it have your name on it?
Yeah. Scott Smith, 4th grade.
Scott Smith seems like a fake ID.
Oh,
Your name's Scott Smith?
yeah.
I don't know if you're cool enough to drink in my basement.
My brother goes here, he says it's cool, he says like, you just let
Your
anyone
brother?
in.
Scott, what are you doing here?
I wanna be cool like you, Dave.
Your last name's Smith, Dave?
You shouldn't have come here.
Both of you are real people.
I'm real. We're real people. This is our last name is Smith, you don't think we're real people? Smith is like the most common last name. I think it proves that we are real people more than it doesn't.
Excuse.
Got a C+.
So I was going to this keg party where I wasn't being carded, and I decided to be really beautiful if I put on some blue lipstick, like really opaque, thick blue lipstick. And that's when I discovered that I have a special allergy that's activated by keg beer and blue dye. And I'm like, they're like,
You're looking gorgeous tonight, Dave.
I really appreciate you holding my wife during the text man.
You look so gorgeous when your legs flopping around up in the air. I can barely see the high.
You smell like pie or toast or something?
No, I don't.
Can I admit something to you?
Yeah, you can admit something to me, is what he said.
I have a crush on you. I have a really big crush on you.
I am allergic to grass. Like the stuff that grows outside. And it's
explain what your symptoms look like.
Anytime I go outside, I kind of itch. I get like itchy, my nose runs, my eyes water.
The nose that's on your face.
What other nose would I prefer?
I need you to be specific.
Yes, the nose on my face. I understand you're new and you don't want to mess things up, but like, just, okay, yeah, nose on my face. Yeah.
Who has a certificate framed on their wall?
You do. From DeVry University that you got yesterday. So I understand wanting to be thorough, I get that.
Cutting edge. So when you go outside, are you within your home?
Anyway, I'm allergic to grass. It's real. It's not as bad as when I was.
Smith, if that's in fact your name.
It happens all the time.
Prove to me with your little dotty thing that I at DeVry University whether you have a dot under the grass dot.
Allergy
Oh, spare me your mumbo jumbo.
Okay, for one thing, first you have to give me the text. I don't just naturally grab it out of my car. So if you want to give me the text, I'm looking for it. That's why I'm here.
I don't have it. Can I take your temperature?
My heart is on the left.
My grass allergy it really sucked when I was a kid because people would be like rolling in grass and I'd be like, seems cool. But what was cool actually about it was that I didn't have to mow the lawn because one time it had been like 3 weeks and the grass was like way too tall and I had to mow the lawn because no one else was around and I passed out. I passed out from mowing the lawn and then turns out being a little bitch makes it so you get out of chores.
You're okay, you passed out, okay? You seem dehydrated. You seem like a little bitch.
Television in I just heard a ringing in my ears and I think my heart is skipping a beat.
Okay. We were waiting in line for the concert.
Yeah.
It's hot out and you fell down and fell on the ground like a little pansy bitch. Like a little bitch baby.
I You got concussed.
Yeah, you hit your head like your brain's a little baby. You got a little baby rich brain. Rich, look, we're going to Metallica.
Welcome to your healthcare practice. Turns out that you diagnosed yourself with little bitch brain. You can see through the X-ray.
I am a little bit.
Yeah, look at your little self right in there, and you're holding a little sign inside your own brain that says, "I'm a little bitch."
That's pretty cute, though.
It is pretty cute. Did you do the little test with the dots yet?
The concussion test?
Drinking makes me remember. I visited my friend in San Diego. This was right after college. He was doing grad school there, and I was like 22. I drank a lot in college and after college. And so we went out one night, and I blacked out. Didn't know where I was. Like I woke up in his shower, and I didn't realize I was in his shower. I thought I was just in a stranger's shower. And I got up. I looked in the mirror, and I had like this massive scar on my face, but it was like the side. It was like a side.
I know it looks bad. But I think it's a good scar.
You look like a little bitch.
Hey! Like in a good way?
No, in the sense that you got injured.
You don't have any body wash in there, by the way.
I don't actually bathe. I'm allergic to it.
Oh, really? Now you're just kicking me while I'm down, and it's.
Do you want to do another Jaeger shot, though?
Like, maybe not in the bathroom.
Jaeger shot. Is there Jaeger shots?
That's why I don't want to do the trend.
Cash.
You swallow.
Like a little
There was this really dark time, right? Like a month and a half into COVID lockdown, where people would, did not. The lights just like turned off for a second. Seeing God. So the COVID lockdown.
Stay away from the lights.
It just looks really. It feels like my home.
No, stay with us a little bit longer. Please.
I'm ready to leave my mortal coil. I'm ready. I lived a good life, and I know that my family's waiting for me on the other side.
I'm literally your fucking child.
Language. I'm getting closer to the light.
During COVID, there was this like a month and a half in. It was like the cool thing to do to like you just like zoomed with people, and my brothers had participated in like the 4-shot challenge, where the idea was you just did 4 shots in a row of like hard alcohol. And
Drink it! I like to drink. And that guy up there in that play, he's talking about drinking. Yeah, the church is cool.
So, my brother like challenged me. He's like, I nominate my brother George to the 4-shot challenge. But the problem is he's my older brother, and I can't let him beat me at anything. So I did 5 shots. However, I took 5 shots and I filmed myself doing it, pouring it into a rocks glass, and then I chucked it. And I'll let you know that there's no better way to feel like, what's it feel like to be poisoned? It's like 10 minutes in, I'm like, I'm feeling really good. 20 minutes in, like, I'm pretty wasted. 30 minutes in.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me, the Count of Monte Cristo. I am going to make sure that I immune myself from poison by taking a little shot each time. Thanks for joining me here. I want revenge on you, but we got to see this first.
Mask of the Red
Yeah! Alright, that fucking sucks. That hurts real bad. I'm telling you, YouTube, I'm gonna get out there, man. I got the riz, I got the power, I am gonna get my revenge.
Can I get in on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Strychnine! Fucking caustic.
Yeah, more like Alexander Dumbass. And so the scar on my face, it was definitely like I fell down and like I got a skid, but it was like the side profile was like perfectly like a penis. like the speck.
Okay, so they say that if you see a yellow dress, you're an optimist, and if you see just like a big you're a pessimist. What do you say?
I guess I'm glass half empty.
Have a rocks glass with glass shots in it.
Hey, again.
As your older brother, I insist.
The thing is, you would be so much better at it, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? Like I would be so bad at it.
Come here, my ego is fragile.
And so it's San Diego, so a lot of his friends were like Marines, because there was like a big Marine barracks down there. And so they were like, who did this to you? Like, we'll fuck them up. Like, we'll get them. Like, one, I don't know who did it to me. Two, like, who I was at the time, 100% deserved whatever happened to me. And then they're just like, okay, dick face. And I was like, this is gonna haunt me forever. And so we were like out the rest of the night.
It's me, dick face. Are you ready to atone for your past sin?
I really should.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the Haunted Mansion. What ghost do you think we're gonna get?
I know we're probably gonna get the ghost of Christmas Dick Face.
I didn't even know that was an
Oh, you haven't played all the way through.
I didn't know we were looking at it. I'm just in that Haunted Mansion interacting. It's really so much cooler. Alright, I'm gonna play the guy with the lamp. I like giving him a little backstory.
I like giving my guy a little back scratch.
Out of all the options in the game, you always choose to be tender with your character.
I need self-care.
Yeah.
Just like we do.
When I was a young little gay, there's if you have any younger like male identifying children in your family, play a fighting game with them. If they pick the hot girl, they're not into girls. They just want to be. She's so cool. Look at her cool.
Okay, we need to set our Jordan up with a suitable suitor. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. How can we tell?
You ever play Mortal Kombat? I think we can get his taste in people by whoever he picks.
That's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Let's call him in.
Jordan!
Okay.
Test your mic. You ready?
That's how your papa and I met in the 1990s.
Play Mortal Kombat. I was Sub-Zero because I'm icy cool.
Yeah.
And I watched because I'm a woman.
That seems really cool of you, Mom and Dad.
Here, pick your character.
Okay.
You could be Johnny Cage.
Or how about Guitar? She has cool fans.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Right.
It's okay.
We love you no matter who you pick. We love you no matter what.
This feels like there's a lot of riding on this game.
Yeah, we have like $10,000 into the Yenta and we need to know what direction to go. The Yenta, to help us pick a suitor for you. Because of the culture that we're part of.
Where I grew up, there was a community center that had free play Mortal Kombat. And as like a kid, that's like the coolest thing. The problem was there's too many adults that went there and they got like really good at it and they wouldn't let the kids play. I remember like one guy had like, he always wore like a Dale Earnhardt cap and he had like a big mustache. And this guy like in the game Mortal Kombat.
I'm huge at risk.
What's the cutoff for you?
I don't know, what is the cutoff here? Because I'm under it. I come from an unstable household. Oh, what's that?
It's free play Mortal Kombat.
But what about my future?
How much future is left is what I'm asking. There's a lot of it.
It's kind of up to you.
Hey, I'm a baby. I'm just a little baby with a diaper on. I was wondering, since I'm a child, if I could play the Mortal Kombat.
You put that there infant into your community center.
I just did my taxes. I need something to blow off some steam as a baby. Want to see my diaper?
I'm supposed to have a run of war.
It's a visual. So my mom did in-home daycare when I was a kid. It was like I don't know if I need to describe that more. It was a daycare, but it was like when I was growing up, there was like a bunch of little kids that like were not my family, just strangers all around all the time. But what it meant was that there were like dirty diapers. Like the smell of dirty diapers was my house.
We're babies.
We're baby.
We're babies.
We're baby.
I took off my own diaper and
As a baby would. As any self-respecting baby would.
Did you notice that I had learned how to walk?
Yeah, that was pretty good, man. Son of a bitch. Look at you go. Look at them 1 foot after. I learned my first word.
Yes, you did. What is it?
Dad. Yeah. He's the man with the big hair. And I said, I look at him and I know that he has power over me. I said, Dad. I haven't said my mom yet.
People waiting, people waiting.
Yeah. PBR? Hey, read your rubber nipple now. Almost as good as the real thing.
This is a non-appropriate for an audience of strangers story. I'm excited. So my mom did this in-home daycare my entire childhood, up until the point where I was a freshman in high school, and my oldest brother was in college. So we would have these big college parties in our house all the time, and my mom was doing in-home daycare, which means there was breast milk in the freezer. So, turns out the 4-shot challenge is a family tradition. I didn't do this. However, my brother's friends, they would get drunk and then they would.
Hey, Miss Reynolds.
I haven't seen you around here for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I just, my family's on vacation, went to the Big Island in Hawaii, so,
Oh, that's lovely. Can I get you a snack?
Yeah. That's actually why I'm here. I know. Well, I was wondering if,
You love combos.
yeah, I'll take a combo. You have anything to drink? What if you just look the other way, close your eyes, reached in and pulled out anything, and maybe
It's probably gonna be Sunny D. You know it's mostly Sunny D.
yeah, gotta have it.
Sunny D, Sunny D, Sunny D.
I want something else.
Well, the only other thing that we have is human breast milk.
I regret this one. Regret it? I admit it. People make mistakes. People make mistakes all the time.
Stephen, I forgive you. I'm going to need you to replace all the human breast milk that you drank while my back was turned. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to need to do it.
I can puke it back up into the bottle.
That's our show.
raid our fridge for and not drink human breast milk. All right, so well, we have a drum roll for. All right, so the winner of this round of Battle for Your Bacon is Real Cool. How many more of these do we have?
What?
How many more? Was this the final or not? I don't.
No, next week is the last. We're talking about this is round 3, right?
This is round 3.
This was the final to determine who's in the final.
In the final. So next week is the
Next
final.
Friday,
Next
7:30.
Friday.
is the final.
Come back next Friday and you can see who wins the Battle for Bacon, and there is a trophy involved. I saw. Yeah, and then a Gatorade dump or something like that.
That's how
It varies from year to year. Okay, well, hey, thank you for coming to the Providence Improv Guild tonight. Be careful on your way home or wherever you may be heading, and come back again, all right? So come see us tomorrow night. Shows at 7:30 back.